From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. The Fish look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Jose Arena gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. He only pitched into the third inning, but fortunately the teammates scored some runs and he was able to come away with a no decision. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and he's going to need to pitch a lot better in this one.
In now, Gene Segura. He will lead this one off today.
Gene Segura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Backhanded. And a bit of a higher throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone's wondering what's up with Bryce Harper. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Anderson fields it cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Boy, Dero, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when it's off.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Phillies strand 1, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Zach Eflin gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Alejandro Cortez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Another full count pitch home. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Standing in, JT Riddle, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air out toward left. Williams is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And this could be a wake-up call for this first-place team. No team in first place likes to get swept, so this could be a key game and also a key game in a divisional series.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. The 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. You can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
So striding in, Odubel Herrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. In the air out to right. Herrera moves over. 2 gone.
Batting 7.
Up next will be Nick Williams, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weak grounder. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting 8. The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So striding forward now, Michael Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2. Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. Cortez ranging back. A leap, but it's off his glove. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Zach Eflin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher you could really help himself with a 2-out RBI here. This would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro.
Leading off for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one, 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Stepping up now, Brian Anderson. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Neil Walker. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the line at first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Stepping in, Zach Eflin. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
The pitcher, number 56, Zach Eflin.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
1 and 2.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Gene Segura standing in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now back, second base.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Fouled away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 1-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Specifically, power has been nowhere to be found. They entered the day with the lowest slugging percentage and fewest home runs in the league, which has led to a lot of media criticism, especially locally. One player told me, "It's obviously a huge problem that we need to figure out as a group, but until we start driving the ball like we think we can, we need to find other ways to score runs and support our pitching staff." We'll see if they can show some signs of improvement as time goes on, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in now, Robbie Franks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to hit next, the pitcher, Jose Urena. He's set, and the pitch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Alejandro Cortez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Cortez is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. In the dirt, and now let's see the tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, not shortstop.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Franks on third, Cortez on at second with 2 down. And he falls behind now, 2-0. pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Adam Frazier, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the 1-0. Fastball well outside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Marlins 2 and the Phillies 1.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently 2nd best on this Philly ball club in that department. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That misses. 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Harper running from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The 0-1 behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch to the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Here comes another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2 fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Realmuto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams. 1-0 the count. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cortez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there. And that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out. Runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2 balls and a strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Neil Walker is on deck. Count still full, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Again, another foul ball. Here's a line drive. Caught out there at short by Segura. And that's allowed out number 1.
Now batting, first base.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Rosell Herrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 the count now. Alfaro at third with 2 away. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Marlins leave 1. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Now in the box, Michael Franco. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. A textbook sack bunt situation here. From the stretch, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, Gene Segura, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-2. Too high, ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Eliezer Hernandez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Eliezer Hernandez.
Harper will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Franco on second. Hernandez at first, 2 out in the inning. Ready on 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
A 1-2 pitch. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here's the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Riddle gathers it in. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. stepping up to the plate, Robbie Franks. He
Leading
scored
off
after
for the
reaching on
Marlins,
a walk in his first
the center
at-bat.
fielder, Robbie
Now the pitch.
Franks.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Miguel Rojas
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's just 2 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Hernandez. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder,
Now
number
back to the
4,
top of the lineup.
Alejandro
Stepping in, Alejandro Cortez. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Adam Conley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 61, Adam Conley.
Standing in, Reese Hoskins. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Reese Hoskins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. JT Realmuto is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Conley, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's 3-1. Nick Williams would be next. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. One 0 count. Here it is. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Franks, and that retires the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, JT Riddle, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Shortstop, JT.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is a slider that can't catch the outside. Two and one now. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Three-two pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. He spoils another one and will do it again. Once again a 3-2. Fastball too low, and that's ball four.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge.
So a runner at first now with one away, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and a fastball's in there for strike one. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and he misses there. 1-2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter. When you fall behind in the count 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Stepping in now, Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Frazier at second. Anderson on at first with 2 down. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to South Florida. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Austin Bryce
please.
is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Austin Bryce.
So stepping in, Maikel Franco. It was a walk in his last trip.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
He's set. Here it comes. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Andrew McCutcheon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Line toward right center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
the batter, number 2, shortstop, Segura.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Herrera is there. 2 down. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Edobre Ramos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 61, Edobre Ramos.
Now batting, Rosell Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Rosell Herrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. The 1-1 home. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robbie Franks 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Now
boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And he lays off there, 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Franks leads off second with nobody out. Outside and low, 3-0. Here's the 3-0, and he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready now, Alejandro Cortez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Now batting, shortstop, JT.
Ready for another chance. JT Riddle. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. As he arrives at second without a play as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
For the Marlins.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Tommy Hunter is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Adam Frazier will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Alfaro. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. He's set and the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Harper has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
The third baseman, Brian.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the throw in gets away from him. The run scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Digging in, Neil Walker. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Rosell Herrera. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. One and 2. Here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A bouncer up the middle. There's Segura. Flip of his glove for one. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Teheran Guerrero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
For Miami. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 56, Teheran Guerrero. Now playing right field.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point. That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. One out, nobody on. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Odubel.
Settling in now, Odubel Herrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Williams. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 52, Jose Alvarez. Now playing center field and batting 9.
Now at the plate, Robbie Franks. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Alvarez has compiled over 65 innings of work, and through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, John Birdie. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bruxton falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Stepping into the box, Alejandro Cortez. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Two out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two and 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
So a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep to right. Harper looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And good for him. Alejandro Cortez has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Batter number 10. Shortstop.
Stepping in now, JT Riddle, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Jacob Barnes please. Comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
50, Jacob Barnes.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. He singled his last time
the
up.
third baseman, number 7, Maikel
Ready with
Franco.
the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Now batting,
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
The batter, number 2.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Into the box, Gene Segura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Barnes comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty D? He goes right at the hitters.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And now Bryce Harper. No balls and 1 strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
The first baseman, number 17.
Kelvin Herrera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
Rhys Hoskins will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The Marlins are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he misses again. Ball 3. Segura over at second. Harper is over at first with 1 away. Fastball in there. 3-2. And he misses. Ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Three balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The pitcher, number 52.
Scott Kingery will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away. Ready once again, Nick Williams. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. To second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. The tying run is in to score from second. It's an 8-8 ball game.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Franco. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they plated in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Robbie Moylan enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 3, Robbie Moylan.
Keon Broxton will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home is back up the middle and into center field. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. The 0-1 pitch. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Williams at third. Franco on second. Broxton at first. 1 gone. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Hit toward the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the ninth as a huge ninth-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Phillies lead this one 9-8. David Robertson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Robertson.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Two and 2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Jorge Alfaro waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Swing and a liner. Oh, just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. That evens it up 1-1. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To short. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Up next for the Marlins.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Robertson's ready. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
Standing in now, Neil Walker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Miami down to their last strike. Again, he sends it out of play. Anderson is off at first with 2 away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And I suspect we might see a pinch hitter here. And if that's the case, here's what's left on the Marlins bench. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Robbie Moylan.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up. Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys, but this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Philadelphia capitalized on a huge 9th inning on the way to the win. Jose Alvarez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. David Robertson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 43rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.